Elaborate, elaborate, yeah, yeah.
What's up, elaborators? Thank you all for the birthday wishes. It was a great birthday. I got to hang out with my friends, watch a hilarious movie. It's called Black Dynamite. Check it out. And I got a bunch of comics and comic-related things, so I'm very happy. I got, must have been close to $80 worth of comic books and graphic novels and things like that. Got a sweet Green Lantern hat. It's like DC, but way better because it's the Green Lantern symbol and there's Green Lantern all over it. And I got some little for a game called Hero Clicks, which is those little figures of Marvel and DC and other indie comic book characters, and you can battle them. It's super nerdy. Maybe I'll show you sometime. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into the question this week. I've been trying to cut my videos a little bit shorter. It's easier to pay attention to them that way, I think. Charlie's question was, do we believe in angels and demons? And I guess being a Christian and reading the Bible, I kind of have to. I'm not saying that like I feel forced into it, but that's just what it says, you know. At least when he talks about angels and all that, and in Ephesians says, you know, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers of this present darkness, against spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places, you know. And that is just deep. And I mean, I personally have had some, I think, experiences with that. I think, though you most feel, I think it's easier to feel the bad things than it is the good things. I think, me personally, I feel kind of in tune with that element, kind of that war within yourself. And I think a big part of that when it comes to doing the right thing and living the right kind of life, I think that's a big part of what it means to be fighting those forces. I would really recommend a book. I can't remember the name of the author off the top of my head. It's called This Present Darkness, actually. It's based off of that verse in Ephesians. Check it out. The author, he has this style where at first it seems like he's just trying to slap as many big words into his book as he can, but you get used to it quicker than I was expecting, and it's just really good, kind of deals with that kind of stuff. It's really epic because there's this kind of fight between the angels and demons, but it's on a spiritual level, so while they're literally warring, we're not physically seeing that. It's just how that affects our lives of them. It's, you know, the demons have names like deceit and lust and gluttony, things like that, how they affect people, and how drawing someone to the wrong kind of life is really how that kind of battle takes place. And that's really my stance on it. And I think it's important, you know, to try to stay in tune with that and try to realize, you know, that's why you're feeling some of the things that you do, and you have to know that you can war that in your mind, and that, you know, with your will, will, Green Lantern is powered by willpower. So, you know, tap into your inner Green Lantern then, and you can really fight them off. It's hard, and it's never really fun, especially as a Christian, fighting those feelings, because I think as a Christian there's a lot more to that. Well, that's not really fair. I think with what we believe, it makes it a bit more dire a situation for us. And that's kind of scary, but that's life, you know. Life's scary. I think that's about all I have for today, but I'm really glad the change of pace with the seriousness was really good. I mean, if you guys are down for it, we could keep this kind of conversation up. And if that's the case, if anybody's up for it, I'd like to see everybody's view on how they justify with themselves, or when they're talking to other people, what their argument for God is, because that's easily, in my opinion, the hardest part of Christianity, is trying to justify that, trying to say, this is why I believe what I believe, this is how I make sense of it, you know. And I'm not trying to put anybody on the spot, but you know, I guess that would be my question if you want to. If not, I am open for other questions, but I am enjoying this spiritual seriousness. So Until next week, I can't wait to see what you guys have to say.